What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the final confrontation here in Child of Light by Ubisoft Montreal. I have no idea how this is going to go. This could get really rowdy, or it could be pretty simple. I'm not really sure. The game seems to like fluctuate in both directions, so I'm not really knowing what to expect right now. I'm going to put in Robert, and I'm going to go for a rain of arrows right now because, I don't know, it seems like the proper thing to do. Is that one the one that's in the front? Okay. I just want to keep the one in the front like away from me so that bad things don't happen. And then over here, I'll put in... Let's put in Rubella just in case things don't go exactly as planned. And we'll tumble the one in the front just in case. So we got Rain of Arrows off. Paralyze? Huh? Alright, we got ourselves a Paralyze and an Interrupt out of the deal. Looks like, I think that's magic armor? I'm not really sure. I haven't memorized the symbols. They confuse me still. I suppose we'll interrupt him. And then we'll go for another Rain of Arrows. My goal in this combat is basically just to keep them locked down by as many paralyzes as possible. No paralyzes on that cast. I'm going to go ahead and let the next two attacks go through. There it is. Okay, hopefully... Oh my god, that was a big crit. Okay. So we got unlucky with the crits. Luckily, although there is like a silver lining here. So we were unlucky with all of the crits, but we were lucky with the fact that they targeted all their damage on one character, which allows me to kind of get back in here and heal it all in one fell swoop. Or one holy swoop. I want my swoops to be holy. We're for the Emperor here. The holy swoop. Another one out. And we've got a winner. Although, shouldn't that have been a double? I thought... Shouldn't that have been a double interrupt? I thought they were both inside the... Maybe I wasn't paying attention. I thought they were both inside the cast radius of that. Go ahead and slow that one down for a second. Slow him down too. And then we will trade out some wishes for some freebie HP right now. Maybe just put him up at like 300 in case there's a crit. Definitely want to move her up because she's in the critty zone right now. The critty no pretty zone. She could still get double critted, but she's sort of outside the radius, so it might be okay. I'm going to go for a Rain of Arrows right here, even though I can't guarantee it'll land. All I can do is try. It's really hard to target the ones in the back. When they do the big mobs like this, there's like a weird collision thing that like sometimes the big mob gets in the way of you being able to target the one in the back. Rumbling Roar is out for 100 damage. This is going to be a round of defending. No AoEs though, which is a positive. We're going to benefit from a sped up attack cycle due to the fact that we defended on the last turn. For her, I think her best goal is to go ahead and throw a heal on... Yeah, throw a heal on Robert. And if we can fish out a Paralyze right here. No Paralyzed fish, that's alright though. 85 damage to Robert from the backline little crow bird thing, crow owl bird thing, the Crowl. And big dude's about to get an attack. So I can either bait it right now and just kind of take it, or I can defend. And we've ended in that unfortunate situation again where we have enemies on all sides of us. Okay, so because he casted that, I'm not going to do what I was going to do previously, and I will do a Tumble All right now, I think. And so there's the Tumble All. We still haven't managed to get rid of any of the little birdie bits. However, I think... Oh, I accidentally popped one of the bushes. That's bad. That's really bad. We'll go for a double interrupt right there. Which, in an optimal situation, would line up for a Tumble All. If we can make it work. And a triple interrupt. Even though he's got Unbreakable or whatever. And on this side, we'll have to defend one more time because we don't know where that little bit is going, and it was going straight towards Robert, so that was well timed. I love Robert. Best character they ever gave me. While some of the characters I find to be limitedly useful, Robert is useful all of the time. He's the greatest. We're going to defend one more time here because we've got that bird about to get its attack off. I'm going to slow the bird in the front. We're going to go for a massive heal right there on her. We'll slow down the dragon. We'll let Robert get another turn for a Rain of Arrows. with Paralyze being the rock star in this battle, basically. I'm glad we have a very physical party, so I'm pretty glad to see that they are not physically strong. Otherwise, I'd be forced to rely on our Kapili friend the entire time, who remains remarkably squishy. And set back, and cutting talons, hope for no crit right now. And what I'm about to do here is we're actually just going to go for potent fairy nectars, I think, on both of them. Is that the one in the front or the one in the back? It's the one in the back. With his positioning right now, it might be good to put in Aurora and go for a Starlight All. Let's try for it. I don't know if we'll get it. Even with that much leeway, it's going to be a little bit close. But we can try. There it is. Almost the perfect Starlight All. Big crop of damage right there. We're going to go for... He's unbreakable right now, so we're just going to go for the Tumble All since we're not going to get the interrupt anyways. Gathering strength, so that probably means there's a giant nuke coming on the next turn. Going to slow him down slightly. And we'll go for another Starlight All, maybe. And on this side, just to ensure it, we'll do a Tumble All so that we can get the interrupt off. A lot of people had said that this fight was incredibly difficult, but I just don't see it so far. Then again, maybe I got super lucky with those opening paralyzes. That's always something you have to consider too, is that maybe you got lucky with your RNG. The plants are back, so let me get some wishes. Go for a Tumble All right there. And then another Starlight All, maybe. God, whatever hit that thing does next is going to hurt so much. It is going to be a nightmarish blow. I probably should have let that one get up into the attack radius. Oh well, the birdie's gone. I think just by spamming Tumble, we should be able to keep this one locked down. Just keep him slowed and locked down to whatever extent I possibly can. Honestly, it might be better to use Slash All with Aurora because her Slash 1 is only rank 1. Which is pretty... Actually, I'm going to do something right here. This speeds up the way you go across, and I want to set this up for a counter on the next turn. There it is. When you defend, it speeds you up on the time bar. You can keep casting in Flame. I don't really care about that. Oh! An unforeseen dodge. So now we have to hope for the lucky Tumble with no second dodge. Here we go. Okay, so we didn't get double dodged. Just looking a little bit... I like how the dragon has eyeliner on. It's very classy. Go for a Starlight right there along with a Tumble and see if we can't seal the deal on this thing. She's also wearing her ring and her jewelry too, if you look. Attention to detail. The thing I will say is artistically, the game has had tremendous attention to basically everything with regards to aesthetics the entire time. Very carefully considered choices here for a lot of these set pieces and for a lot of the characters. Compared to some of the previous boss fights, I'm actually finding this one to be really easy. For example, the one with the griffins or whatever was pretty difficult, as was the one that was before, I think the boss before last, where they had these slows and the paralyzes. That was a rough fight. This one, however, seems to be fairly standard tank and spank, I think. But anyways, you can't have it both ways, I guess. In the spirit of honesty, you can't complain about like the length of fights and then also complain about how easy fights get. That's kind of a shady thing to do, and so I'm going to resist the urge. And so the battle is done. They don't give us XP because it doesn't matter. The game is over. I only wanted a home. Oh, don't pretend like you're a good guy now. Some place I could call my own. In this world for ill or good, we live together, not alone. The Duke is dead. The flood waters rise. The people on 5 hills cry. The end is prophesied. I need volunteers to follow me. Are you joking? Course I'll come. The advantage lies at your side. This'll be more than fun. By my honor, let's go inside. We'll tumble on through the mirror, into the mud. to rescue my people from the flood.
The bell tolled 6 on Easter Sunday. All looked quite lost. The people cowered on 5 hilltops that were nearly undertossed. As the icy deep rose to meet them, who should unexpectedly appear but Aurora resurrected, with a host of creatures queer. Lickety-split, the group split up, and in less than half an hour, Aurora and her friends led the people up the castle tower. They entered to an empty room. The water lapped at their feet, no way out except to drown. Their doom they were sure to meet. But of course Aurora smiled. Before their eyes, astonished shed, to a mirror she led them, and they stepped through it instead. From that day onward in Austria, only a small island remained. My people safe in Lemuria, their future regain. And Lemuria began to grow again, each of us leading together. Soon it will be your turn, princess, to leave on an adventure. Now, my dear, the fire has died, the night is dark and deep. Close your eyes, let go, and drift off to sleep.
Alright, and so there it is. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me on this playthrough of Child of Light, a very beautiful little RPG by Ubisoft Montreal. I want to thank you all for sticking with me through the course of this adventure. I realized that it was one of those series that the Nerd Castle kind of rebelled on me a little bit, but I'm glad that there were a select few of you who really enjoyed the series. I'll see you guys in whatever we do next. Take care out there, everybody, and hi do. I was wrong, there's more. I think my heart might make do. Now she is a queen through and through, but she forgot to talk to you. She has more important things to do. Watch over Lemuria. Goodbye, my queen, Aurora. Okay, and so I guess it puts us back into the world as a completed character. So all those things I said previously, I say those one more time. All my thank yous and everything like that. I'll see you guys in whatever series we decide to do next. I don't really have anything picked out right now. We'll figure it out along the way. Hi do, everybody.